Hillary Clinton may be leading her Democratic opponents in Iowa, but no polling shows that she'd have a much more difficult time beating out the Republicans in that state. Now, this comes from a recent public policy polling survey released on Tuesday that showed that Clinton was losing a potential matchup between a couple of different GOP candidates, including Senator Marco Rubio, Governor Scott Walker, and former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, as well as Dr. Ben Carson. Now, this is a little bit concerning because of the fact that President Obama carried the state in 2008 and 2012. Now, right now, Clinton is, of course, the dominant frontrunner in the race for the nomination. However, the Republicans, they're still been having a lot of infighting. So, kind of compare and contrast that. We've got a clear frontrunner right now in Hillary Clinton on the Democratic side. The GOP is a mess, and there's still significant GOPers that are starting to poll better than Hillary Clinton in Iowa. Now, there's another recent survey by Quinnipiac that showed Clinton also trailing GOP candidates in the swing states of, including Iowa, Colorado, and Virginia. Now, other polls have also suggested that people really don't trust Hillary Clinton. Well, I understand that. I'm one of those people that's like, I'm not sure where she stands on the issues, so I'm not going to give her all that much trust or all that much credit. I mean, credit where credit is due, but I don't trust her on her positions because, let's face it, I've seen her switch her positions a lot. I don't exactly like that. I mean, she is a third-way centrist Democrat, and it's one of those people who, like her husband, watches the polls and goes where the polls tell her. Much later than somebody who actually has a principled stand. And I think that's what voters are looking for these days, somebody who has a principled stand. Now, more interesting data. Clinton is, however, beating Donald Trump and Jeb Bush, so I guess it's not all bad for her. The margins for or against Clinton are actually pretty small, too. So, Clinton neither won nor lost by a small margin, the margin of error, against the 11 potential Republican candidates tested. So, it's not that huge of a loss for her. Still, according to the poll, she's quite unfavorable. According to the poll, Clinton is viewed unfavorably by 52% and favorably by 38% of Iowans, according to this public policy poll. Now, Trump and Bush, take a look at their negatives. They do even worse than the 14-point favorability, the negative 14-point favorability of Hillary Clinton. Trump was actually the worst candidate tested in terms of net favorability. His rating was minus 27. Ouch. People in Iowa are not into Trump. And there's only 30% of Iowans saying that they viewed him favorably, and 57% viewing him unfavorably. Now, what about Jeb Bush? Now, Jeb had a net favorability rating of minus 16 points, which is 29% favorable, 45% unfavorable. So, Hillary Clinton barely getting beat out in Iowa and facing some favorability problems, but the Republicans still have their own problems as well. So, we'll see how this goes in Iowa as the Iowa caucuses continue to draw near.